Okay, hi. So I decided I was gonna do a book review, but I decided 3 would be better because I read It's Not Summer Without You, which is part of a trilogy. So I decided, well, I have the other 2 books in the trilogy, so I might as well do those too. So I'm gonna do it in order. I might not do it in like one video if it doesn't fit. Probably won't fit, but who knows? Maybe I'll be lazy and just do all 3 in 1 in 10 minutes. I doubt that. But yeah, so this is The Summer I Turned Pretty, and you guessed it, it's that series. And so I really like the series, and it's good for a, summer read. And it's very chocolatey. So if you don't like chocolate, I doubt you'll like this, because it couldn't get really more chocolatey than this. But yeah, so I'm going to read the back. It's a synopsis. So yeah. It's very short. When each summer begins, Belly leaves her school life behind and escapes Cousin Beach, the place she has spent every summer of her life. Not only does the house mean home away from home, but her favorite people are there. Susanna, her mother's best friend, and their 2 sons, Conrad and Jeremiah. Belly has been chasing Conrad for as long as she can remember, and more than anything, she hopes this summer will be different. Despite distractions from a new guy named Cam and lingering looks from Conrad's brother, Jeremiah, Belly's heart belongs to Conrad. Will he offer his to her? Will this be the summer that changes everything? Now this, to me, was like one of the best books of the series. Well, not the best books, but it was very good. Like, I'm gonna say both these 2 middle books are good because I did not like the last one, sadly. The one that I just read. It was okay, I guess, but yeah. So this book is the only one that's not hardcover. It's just very paperbackish. So the other 2 are hardcover, well, at least in my library. And I live in USA, so it might be different. Not my library, like Barnes & Noble. So yeah, so I like it. You really get to see, like, what happens with her life. Like, you get to stay in the present and in the past, and it just switches all over the place. And then, so it switches people, and I really like that. They kind of do that in all 3 books. And sometimes it, like, I just want to stay in the present. Like, I don't care about the stupid past, but it kind of works out good in the 3rd book. So yeah, she basically has to go every summer since she was a baby, basically. She went to a beach house, and it was like the family beach house, and it's really true. The summer I turned pretty. She's like the tomboy. I like her character a lot. And I know people don't like her name, Isabel, because it's like close to the Twilight name, but I really do like it. I think it fits her belly. I really like that. But yeah, I just really like this book. And yeah, can't say much about this because I haven't read this in a couple months, but yeah. The second book is called, It's Not Summer Without You. And this was, I guess, my favorite book in the series. I guess as I think about it now. Usually the middle books, like the middle book in Twilight, Eclipse is my favorite one. So usually the middle seems my favorite because it's just when everything seems to be going right. So yeah, It's Not Summer Without You, so I'm going to read the synopsis. Let's see how long it is. It's not that long. Her synopsises are really good size. Okay. Can summer be truly summer without Cousin's Beach? It used to be that Belly counted the days until summer, until she was back at Cousin's Beach with Conrad and Jeremiah. But not this year. Not after Susanna got sick again and Conrad stopped caring. Everything that was right in good has fallen apart, leaving Belly wishing summer would never come. But when Jeremiah calls saying Conrad has disappeared, Belly knows what she must do to make things right again. And it can only happen at the beach house, and the three of them together, the way things used to be. If this summer really and truly is the last summer, it could end the way it all started, at Cousins Beach. Now this is like a road trippy kind of book. Like they go to find Conrad, and it's really fun. And I think this is what really made me like Jeremiah better than Conrad, but because they're finding Conrad. And I forgot, but in this book, Conrad and her dated, so it's kind of a little awkward for her because they're broken up, and Conrad was a real jerk to her, in my opinion, in the first book. But yeah, and so I really liked it. It was a little road trip-ishy, but it wasn't all road trip, and that's what I liked about it. And I don't like all road trip. I kind of like in the middle. So yeah, and so the mom died, and it's really sad. That was I guess the most sad part in the two books for me was the mom dying, because I really liked her. She was like a mom to Belly, and even in this book, she marries one of them, and the mom, and you find out that the boys' mom wrote a letter to each and Belly, all little kids, for the wedding day. So yeah, so I really like this book. So that was the sad part, and they had to be at her funeral, and she had a lot of flashbacks again, and yeah, I just liked it. It was the best book, so I think you should pick it up. Now, we'll always have summer, the one that I meant to review, but it's, I guess I should read the synopsis first. It sounds really good. Two brothers, one true love. Summer will never be the same. Bailey has only ever been in love with two boys, both with the last name Fisher. And after being with Jeremiah for the last 2 years, she's almost positive he is her soulmate. Almost. Conrad has not gotten over the mistake he made when he let Belly go, even as Jeremiah has always known that Belly is the girl for him. So when Belly and Jeremiah decided to make things forever, Conrad realizes that it's now or never. Tell Belly he loves her or lose her for good. Belly will have to confront her feelings for Jeremiah and Conrad and face the truth she has possibly always known. She will have to break one of their hearts. Okay, so if some of you are like extreme, like, you know, have this book in your hand or whatever, you might be able to tell, like, when Jeremiah decides to take things for forever. Okay. Sorry, my face is too close. I hate this webcam. Okay. Okay. Sorry. But what was I saying? But yeah, so basically Jeremiah and her are getting married. Now, I love the way this book starts out. But to me, I've always said the ending of the book is... The ending of the book wins me over. I mean, if the first part is really crummy, and the second part is, like, fabulous, but then I will give this book 5 stars. But sadly, I can only give this book 3. It's really sad. Because first I put 4, because I knew right off the bat it wouldn't get 5. First I put 4 on Goodreads, but then I kind of had to put 3, because it's just, I hate the ending. And yeah, the beginning was good, but I hate the ending, because I love the way Jeremiah and her interacted, but I hate the ending. This is going to be a spoiler. I just have to say, she doesn't get with Conrad. She gets with Conrad, I mean. I just can't believe it. I mean, if you got to know Conrad more, like you did because of the 3 books, but you got to know him as the emotional guy who just is grumpy all the time because his mom died, and then Jeremiah is like happy. So like if you read Twilight, then like it's kind of like Twilight if you think about it, because Jacob is like so happy and bubbly, but Bella doesn't get with him, and but then you know, Edward is like all mean and stuff, and she gets with him, but it's more of an extreme thing. So yeah, and so I had high expectations for this book, especially as like it went. Like, you didn't know who she was going to end up with. But still in the back of my mind, I thought for sure it was going to be Jeremiah. I love that name. Conrad's just a weird name. And, I mean, I wouldn't mind if you got to know him better. Like, if there was going to be a 4th book with their time together. Or, like, the only time when he wasn't moody is at the middle and end of this book. And so if she was going to make him at the end, she should have made him more nicer in these 2 books. To me. And, like, I don't know. Maybe that's just her. She likes moody guys or whatever. But tell me what you think. I'd like to hear from you. And I think I'm going to put my Goodreads account down below. So, if I don't, for some reason, like if I forget, I am going to say right now, my Goodreads is my, I don't remember. Wait, does Goodreads go by name? If it goes by name, then my name is Tori. If it goes by username, I think TNB494. I'll put it down more. But yeah, I've had this Goodreads account for quite a while since I started the reading community. So yeah, thanks, and I might have to make this 2 videos. I think I did.